Hi friends, I'm Jeremy Fisher and I'm going to show you a few different ways you can play the song You Can Be Anything by Jeremy and Jazzy on acoustic guitar. It sounds like this. You can be anything you want. Let your light shine in the dark. You can be anything you want. Every fire begins with a spark. Okay, it's up high in my register, but hopefully it'll sit nicely in yours. I'm going to go over the chords in standard tuning, just the open chords here. They are C, G, A minor, and F. Those are the only four chords in the whole song, and that's the order they appear in throughout. This is an F bar chord, but you can also play your F just like this if it's hard for you to get your finger right across all the strings. So this is an alternate voicing for the F. Later on in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use a capo to make it even easier if you're not on an F chord yet and if you're keeping some simpler chord shapes. But first, let's just go over the strumming pattern. So I would say level 1 of this is just to strum quarter notes like this. And if that's too easy for you or that sounds too simple for you, you can progress to what I would say is level 2, which is strumming up and down. And we're going to do eighth notes. So 1 and 2 and. Sing along now. Here we go. You can be anything you want. Let your light shine in the dark. You can be anything you want. Every fire begins with a spark. And if you want to make it more advanced than that, or make it your own, or put it into a Latin rhythm, or 3/4 time, or whatever, that's entirely up to you. Okay, so real quick, I said I would show you a way that you could voice these chords using a capo. Excuse me while I grab my capo here. Should have had that on hand before I pushed record. So this is a capo, in case you don't know, lets me basically change the length of my string so that all my chord voicings, like my C chord, can be pitched up. And if I go all the way up here to the 5th fret and play my C chord, see, it looks the same shape, but it is pitched higher, and it's actually an F chord when we play it up here. So I'm going to show you the shapes for You Can Be Anything if you have your capo at the 5th fret, and maybe these are shapes that are more comfortable for you to play, especially for people with smaller hands who have trouble with that F chord down here. So the chords are G shape, or you can do it like this, G shape, D shape, E minor shape, followed by C shape, which we know is an F. So I'm playing the same chords. If you play this part with your capo, along with somebody who's playing without a capo, the way I showed you earlier, you're going to be perfectly in tune with one another. Because even though I'm calling this G shape, it's actually a C chord. And I call this D shape, but it's actually a G chord. I call this E minor shape, but it's actually an A minor, and then you already know about the C shape. So, same rules apply if you want to start out level 1, just quarter notes. You can be anything you want. Let your light shine in the dark. Level 2, you can be anything you want. Every fire begins with a spark. So you can make this song your own. It can be a ballad like that. It can be a folk song. It can be a rock and roll song or a pop song. And when you get the chords down and are singing with your friends, it's entirely up to you how you interpret it. I hope this was helpful, and good luck playing this song.
Do 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 do.